If you've not subscribed to my channel, then please consider subscribing and press the bell icon for regular updates.
There are few products that manages to garner as much hype as Nothing Ear 1 did. Carl P's startup was successful in bringing tons of attention to the TWS earbud market, something previously seen only for the AirPods. It's not often that we have had so many people recognize and ask us about the pair of earphones, but that is exactly what Nothing had on mind: create a product that can be as iconic as its Apple counterpart. If that street cred is something you value, you will love Nothing Ear 1. They do boast a unique transparent design that shows off some of the inner working of the buds and the case, but it's rather limited to some surfaces. We'd have liked Nothing to push this idea further, but we are not sure if all the components would be exciting to gawk at. It is still quite cool, but others won't be able to see it that much. What wasn't so divisive was how comfortable they are. The Nothing Ear 1 might not have a very different shape, but they are amongst the easiest TWS earbuds to wear for a longer duration of time. Good quality plastics, soft silicone, and the lightweight design combines to give them a snug fit. If you are someone that usually struggles to find a good fit with earbuds, these are worth checking out. The audio performance wasn't that extraordinary though. Inside the Nothing Ear 1 true wireless earbuds are large 11.6mm drivers which are tuned by Audio Teenage Engineering. Larger drivers like these tend to displace lots of air, which in turn provides a strong sound with powerful bass frequencies. Unfortunately, we didn't think the Ear 1 quite lived up to Nothing's claim that they would provide a rich immersive experience. However, that's not to say that Ear 1 sound terrible. They provide a good amount of detail in trebles and mids are clear and smooth. But the bass is very underwhelming and the earbud don't get particularly loud either. You can boost the lower frequencies by turning on the more bass preset in the app, but we found it didn't have a huge effect. Considering the thumping bass is the most commonly preferred music style, there should have been a provision for that. Similarly, the active noise cancellation wasn't too powerful either. Even at full volume, we were able to hear the clicks of our keyboard while typing. It was still effective enough to negate most of the noise from the neighboring construction site, but louder environments such as flight were not that comfortable. Of course, this will also depend on the kind of music that you usually listen to, but we thought it deserves a mention. The Nothing Ear 1 comes with a companion app that goes by the same name on the App Store and the Google Play. It is a well-designed app to check the status of the buds, update the firmware, as well as customize the sound profile and touch gestures. It's fine and gets the job done, but would have liked more flexibility in terms of tuning the equalizer or mapping the gestures. Connectivity includes Bluetooth 5.2 with support of SBC and AAC codecs along with Google Fast Pairing. We expected hooking them up to our phone would have been quick and easy, but that wasn't the case. Except for the first time, the connection attempts weren't straightforward. And even when our device was connected to them, the sound would often continue playing via the loudspeaker. It's been a while since we had a wireless headset that had to be paired so many times to our phone just to be able to use them normally. Unfortunately, that wasn't the end of our problems, as even after being connected, the music would randomly cut out. They didn't last long but were frequent enough to deserve a mention. Then there were also instances where ANC modes would change on their own during the calls, even when the phone or the buds were not even touched. Thankfully, these are all the issues that software updates could resolve, but we will have to wait for them to arrive. Battery life, on the other hand, is pretty good. You get around 34 hours of total with ANC switched off, that drops to 24 hours with ANC on, which is pretty impressive for a pair of true wireless earbuds in this price segment. The companion app can show the exact battery levels along with the options to customize the sound equalizer and gestures. However, in our experience, the connections and the app weren't always stable. Future updates could address the issue. Overall, the Nothing Ear 1 are the bold first release from the new company, but we wish they had a little more focus on the functions than the form. There is not much we can fault them in terms of the design, but the core functioning left us wanting more. But if that quirkiness is something that you are after for, there are few more other options that will satisfy your needs. Now, it's time for our final verdict. The Nothing Ear 1 is a true masterclass in design, especially when it comes to earphones that don't burn a hole in your pocket. Priced at under 6K, the Nothing Ear 1 is a feature-packed pair of truly wireless earbuds, although there are some misses such as lack of voice assistant support and mediocre wear detection performance. Despite these shortcomings, you get a pair of earphones that looks absolutely breathtaking, which has a decent total playback time and a decent sound quality.